Yes, it's Sunday football. The Western Bulldogs taking on Carlton this afternoon under very grey skies here in Melbourne, but the roof is shut here at Etihad Stadium. With me is David Schwartz, and Dave, very much a diet of interstate travel and short weeks for the Western Bulldogs.
Yeah, it has been. They've played 2 out of their last 4 over there in WA, and that can take a little bit out of you. You'd expect them to fight back here this afternoon. However, they're a professional club, and I'm sure they're well on top of that now. But just looking at the side, they've made 2 changes, Jared Grant and Robert Murphy, 2 forwards for the Western Bulldogs that are very clever. In fact, Jared Grant plays a lot like Robert Murphy, except for his disposal, his movement in the air, and when he gets the ball, very clever like Robert is.
By contrast, Carlton losers in Sydney last week have made 4 changes.
Yeah, and I think they're good, 4 really good inclusions. Satano helping, that's the interesting one. He might go and pick up Cloak, which will be interesting. Jamison, Carazzo and Scotland, well, that's a run and plenty of movement there. So, look,
I just got it.
I think that Carlton will be well versed with Heath Scotland off halfback, giving them plenty of penetration from the halfback line.
Position through injuries and through bad luck. He's going to stick it up through. Come on, stick it up.
So Jared Grant there getting the jumper from Matty Boyd and having the honour. So Grant playing his first game, and he's starting today as we go down to Ricky Olorenshaw. Ricky, it is freezing down there.
And I'm very thankful that this roof is closed today, Bruce. One key match-up today will be Brian Lake on Brendan Favola, but Brian Lake has come off a horror trip to Perth. He woke up of the morning of the game with a migraine and a neck spasm and vomited before the game. But the Bulldogs didn't take an emergency to Perth, so Brian had to play. It was a key match-up. He's got to keep Brendan Favola quiet today.
It's a bitter Melbourne day. We're inside the dome. Roof is closed. That's good news. First gamer, Jared Grant. Underway then. Should be a terrific game, this one. Minson taps it down. Griffin out of the centre, kicks it down towards the 50. Hahn coming across on the angle, left it for the first gamer. Grant's hand pass, ill-directed. Stevens jumped on the footy, he's in trouble. Even belly up, he can win.
With the ball, didn't try to get it out. Play on.
Minson to Eagleton, 65 metres out, Bacon goal square, coming back on the angle, half chance for Griffin, well done by Gibbs, worked him off the line of the football, little 1-2 with Thornton, Gibbs to the outer side, Russell hard against the boundary line, kicks it up towards the wing, they're on here, Higgins has the footy, Judd will be in trouble when he lands, taken down viciously.
Slung him into the ground. And no need for it.
Grant not happy.
Yeah, that's against Grant. That's probably just over anxious to get involved in the play. Yet his first good touch was a handball, and then a silly free kick on that occasion.
Looks like Morris on Favola early.
Yep.
Judd's kick is to Fev, who crashed into a few. So Lake's got the job on Cloak, I think, Ox, for the moment. Here's Hargrave taking his time. Looks like Harbrow may be picking up bets. That's a terrific mark by Hudson, who releases Picken, who goes inside and gets it back from Boyd, and then Picken in the pocket. There's a free kick.
As he kicked. No, as he kicked.
Well, there's the matchup. Picken's going to go to Judd. Spoke to Rocket before the game. He said he may go to Murphy, but it looks like he's going to do a bit of running with Juddy. And Juddy looks like he's playing pretty hard because he's been up one end to the other, and just by Picken's kick he had no energy left already.
And he got that hard tackle too from Grant, who drove him into the ground. That's the way to tackle.
And speaking of tackles, this bloke had 8 tackles last week against West Coast and 6 clearances.
They love his toughness, Bruce.
He hasn't kicked a goal in his very short career to date. Probably hasn't had many shots. He won't get a lot tougher than this one. He's bringing it back, but it won't be the goal, and the Blues belted over the line.
Opening score of the afternoon then. Johnson to bring it in.
15 in the zone here for the Bulldogs. They've got 3, you could almost call it 18, because they've got 3 just on the other side of the centre, but the rest of the players are in 70 metres in Carlton's defensive part of the ground.
Bauer.
To mark there, Sean.
Not a lot of movement by the Carlton players at the moment.
Thornton, maybe a chance, but gets there quickly enough. Good kick. Plays on. Simpson, Carazzo, Thornton. Incorrect disposal. No, it's getting tougher by the week to work that out. Boyd taken high. Advantages paid. Oh, Hutto was just, what was he doing? He was moonwalking alongside, taken by Higgins. Hand passes towards Hargrave, bounces off Minson, goes down under a tackle.
Mine held to him.
Umpire Vozzo. The umpires this afternoon, Vozzo, a veteran of 19 finals, Ryan and Nichols, neither of whom have umpired a final.
Chris Judd won the toss for those that keep the record and kicked to the right of screen. The Coventry end.
Held to him again, mine.
I reckon there's going to be some big tackles here this afternoon. It's now been, there it is, just a nice tackle there by Russell. Just it's been set, the standard's been set by St Kilda. They're tackling, it'll win your matches if it's done correctly.
So Boyd and Judd. Cruiser did well, and so did Judd to Murphy. Well, picking is on Murphy now, so looks like Boyd might be running with Judd. Well done, Thornton. To another interesting matchup, Tom Williams and Waite.
There's some really good matchups out there at the moment.
Well, Russell's missed the target. Now Murphy's onto it. He's got Cloak near him. Cloak did okay. He provided a shield, and then Murphy's kick for Vola worked underneath. Lakes look away, handball to Harbrow, and the fat part's about to open up.
Cross was lurking. I was watching him just sneak down the outer side. He was there for an eternity. He runs around the outer wing. Cross then, bit sloppy. All Bulldogs. Grant back to Cross. It was Williams who missed it initially. Johnson, Cross, third possession coming up.
Tom Williams is hurt, I reckon.
He's got the footy at the moment. Kicks it inside the forward 50. Big leap down there, and the mark is taken by Higgins. Just a small man, but he can elevate.
I reckon Tom Williams might be coming off.
And that'll be a blow. He's had his problems with injury, Tom Williams. Seems to be coming off reasonably okay.
One of the best set shot kicks for goal in the Bulldogs outfit.
Sean Higgins, been terrific in recent weeks. Good last week in the loss. Steps to 50. Never on line.
All clear, Michael.
He was 5-1 from set shots this season going into that one.
Right on his, probably, he normally kicks that distance, just didn't really get it off the middle. Oh no.
Well, to the bloke you talked about prior to the match, Gilby.
You talk about good shots.
Yeah, where you are.
This bloke is very good at kicking for goal. He's kicked one in every game, Bruce, this year. But that's just a miss hit.
So Gilby with a chance to make it 5 games that he's kicked a goal in. That's missing too. Look, there is I know the roof's on, but there's a real gust of breeze coming through where the Bulldogs ran out, and that pocket is close to where Gilby just kicked it from.
Actually circulates through the 2 tunnels that are here at Etihad Stadium. It comes through and it swirls around still. 30 metres out, not a tight angle, shouldn't miss.
Stevens to himself, and then drives it just short of the wing for Vola. In front of the pack, didn't fly. Boyd with the outside of the boot. Awkward kick this one. Eagleton almost. Was it in the back? No, free. Well done, Thornton. Slaps it out. In goes Gilby. Fell to ground. Got a hand pass back. Opportunity there for Eagleton. Oh, slick hands. Came from Grant to Johnson. Outside of the boot. Chopped off by Satanka. Johnson goes towards the outer side. That's a beautiful kick. So precise to Wiggins.
Had to be, didn't it?
Yep.
They're away here too.
And Wiggins did a good job to mark it at the same time. And Russell to Murphy. Murphy's kick cut off. It's fast footy, isn't it?
Good mark.
Missed by Addison, but he's back and then held on to... Gee, did well, Addison. Crunched. Ball up.
Oh, it's game on here. This is fast, ferocious.
No chance to get rid of it.
Gee, that miss of Murphy's is bad.
Higgins had cut it off, wasn't it?
Yep, it was.
It was a good mark.
It was like slips practice.